I just made above 9% in my 200k challenge that I recently started, which means that I passed. Almost. Because the expert advisor I'm using did it just in 2 days with 5 trades, and they have a rule of 5 minimum trading days. So how to handle this situation is very important. Now if I show you the results with all of the accounts from the 100k project, you will see this first challenge with Funded Next, where I'm trading the Forest Gold Investor. The initial balance is $200,000 and the equity is already above the target. And because this is a one-step challenge, the profit target in the first phase is 8%. At 8% in 200k is 16,000. So with 8,000, I guarantee that I reached the target. If I just log into my members area, you will see that I'm talking about this account over here, and you will notice that my profit target is checked. It says passed, but the minimum trading days of 5 is still ongoing because the expert advisor reached the target in just 2 days. Now if I show you the VPS with the expert advisor, you will see that I have disabled the algo trading. I just needed some time to think what is the best way to handle this situation. Obviously the easiest would be if I just select the one-click trading and I buy 0.01 and I close the position in 1-2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it makes a profit or a small loss, it will count as a trading day, right? So that rule for sure is ridiculous because I can easily simulate trading by manually open the position and closing it, or by setting up the expert advisor with very low risk, so it will just maintain some activity in these 5 days. However, I'm in Dubai because I had a podcast yesterday with the iFunds team, and the guys revealed how the prop firm industry works from the back end and why there is a rule of 2% success rate.
It was simple, I think, a few years ago. It was like just max DD and that's it. And then like they came up with the daily DD, and then they came up with the consistency rule, and then like no IP address or something like this.
Right, no multiple
and
IPs.
Every day there is another, just a, like another way to make you fail. All right, so that's it, because eventually they have to keep the success rate below the 2%, or actually 1%, if they want to really make money.
This means that the prop firms should find ways so that only 2% of their clients will be successful. But if you want to see the whole podcast, just subscribe to the channel. Now you can notice that the expert advisor traded with 3.44, 2 lots, 204, 3.16, 3.5. Now if I just open 0.01, this will be inconsistent trading. So what is the best thing to do, in my opinion, is if I go to the expert properties, you will see that I am trading it with 1% risk for both of the systems. System 1 is with 1% and system 2 is with 1%, right? So what I will do is I will decrease it a little bit, like to 0.7, not even 0.5, because this will be half risk. So 0.7 is okay, and I will do that for both systems. Make sure that you always use the randomization settings in the expert advisor. So I always turn these on to make sure that I have unique trades from all of the other users, and we've tested this with the team. It works. So I will click on OK, and I will enable the algo trading, so the expert advisor will open a few more trades in the next days. But because I already have 18,773 and the target was 16,000, what I will do is from this dashboard, I can set the minimum equity in currency. So I can set it to 216,000 and let's say $200. So if it happens that the expert advisor opens a trade and goes on a loss, it will actually stop at 216,200. I can also set a max daily loss or a max daily drawdown, which I usually set at the beginning to make sure I stay within the rules of the prop firms. But in this case, I think it is enough to set the minimum equity. And of course, I'll keep an eye on the account, and if I see today a profitable trade, I can just disable the algo trading and continue tomorrow with a few more trades and the day after. So I will need just one trade per day, and this will count as a trading day. And remember, you need to stay under the radar with the prop firms. In one of my videos, I suggested that instead of one 200k challenge, it's better to grab 4 50k challenges. And remember, you need to be really careful with the rules of the prop firms, because they will find more and more reasons to deny payments and to block and ban accounts. But if you follow their rules strictly, you have a better chance to get your funded account and to receive your profit split. Now I'll keep you updated with what happens with this account if I will pass the second phase, and if I get the funded account, and if I will be able to request a profit split. But if you have missed the video where I explained how to stay under the radar with the prop firms, check out this one on my side and you will learn everything you need to know. I wish you safe trading, and I will see you guys in the next video.